Hi, it's Terry. I have been maintaining 180-pound weight loss with low-carb, low-calorie, meat-focused eating since August of 2022.
Happy Saturday. For those who know me, you know that for my potato replacement, I love the rutabaga. And so I want to have my breakfast, my breakfast bega cake. And so for me, hang on, I gotta unplug this. For me, my favorite is the rutabaga instead of some of the other options that are out there. Like I've tried cauliflower rice, can't stand it. I've tried radishes, they're too spicy, they have too much of a bite. I've tried turnips, same thing. My preference is rutabaga. But we all have different taste buds, so some people love the ones that I listed, and that's pretty cool that we can all, get pleasure out of something totally different. That's why we're human. So anyway, I've peeled up my rutabaga and I've quartered it, and now I've got this chopper and I'm going to chop it up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'll add these to it. Because I use this on salads, and like I said, I love we've been calling it baffle. I think it was JB, I think that's who it was. We were talking in the comments, and instead of bago waffle or chaffle, it's a baffle. Alright, let me dump this out here just a second. So I like that chopper because there's only 3 pieces you have to wash. The lid, the bowl, and then the little blade. And now we're getting ready to make our baffle. So I'm going to get enough to make 2 for today and tomorrow. So give me a minute while I scoop it into here. Alright, I got that in here. I'll be making salads later. So that's going to go on my salads later. I would normally put a paper towel and flip it upside down, but since I'm literally going to be using this in about an hour or 2, I don't need to do all that. But now, what we're going to do is turn our bega into a baffle. To get these going, we need to crack in 2 eggs. So currently, I have 200 grams of the chopped up rutabaga and 2 eggs. So this is going to make 2 servings. I don't remember, I honestly have not weighed out the amount of rutabaga until today. Sometimes you need to weigh it out so you kind of have an idea. Okay, is 200 too much? Is it enough? Should I do 150 next time? Oh, wait, I want to add some of my stuff in it. I love the flavor of this Crave all-day seasoning. So I'm going to put this is a 4 teaspoon. I'm going to put a half teaspoon in it. Okay, a heaping half teaspoon. And I'm going to stir it all up here so I get that flavor throughout. I'm going to put a little farm dust in it. A lot of times I don't like my stuff too seasoned early in the morning, but I've been awake for a while, so I want some seasoning going on today. At 12:30, I'm going to my friend's house, and my friend's beauty shop, and she's cutting off my hair. Again, don't put anything in the comments about how you wish it was longer, because me too, y'all, me too. But I need it to get caught up and be even, so just be nice. Be nice in the comment section. All right, the green light's on, so it's ready to go. So let's pull this out and let's spray her down. I don't know if you have to spray it. I just see people do it. So I do what, I do what I see other people do. All right, let's try 2 big scoops. It's not even tablespoons. They're just big old honking scoops. Hey, I know we wanted to try the cornbread flavoring, but I don't want to do it to my rutabaga because this is what I got to eat today. So So we're going to do the cornbread later with some just plain egg whites. I don't want to taint, this is terrible, but I don't want to taint my rutabaga. I'd rather taint egg whites because egg whites are so bland and rutabaga has a sweet flavor. And I really love my rutabaga. I really don't want to taint the flavor and ruin something. So, all right, I'll put this lid down and I'll be back. The green light will kick on and tell me when it's done. Okay, the green light kicked on. Oop, it kind of spilled out there. That's all right. I like flipping mine because I want it to get a little more done. Since I leave it so long on the other side when I'm pouring them in, it just kind of helps them get done. A little bit more on that top side. You probably don't have to do it, but I like to. Let me just pull that little piece out. Actually, I'm just going to flip that little piece and let it finish cooking too. So we'll leave it for about 1 more minute and I'll be back. Okay, let's get these out of here before they burn. Then we're going to let them cool. I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That's not big enough, but it'll work. All right. So we're gonna set, oh, you can't see. We're gonna set on this little grate here while it cools down. Because, just to let it cool down and let it go all sides cool. I saw something the other day where they said people that make toast or grilled cheese sandwich and just lay it flat on your plate, you're getting that bottom bread soggy. So I'm going to just let it cool on here while I'm getting everything else ready and I'll be back. Okay, in making 4, I have 2 for tomorrow morning that I can take to on my drive. Or I don't have kids' church tomorrow, so I will not have to eat it in my car, but I can eat it at home before I leave. And now I don't have to make them tomorrow. So, I'm going to put a little seasoning on top of here. Maybe a little farm dust. Whoa. And maybe a lot of farm dust. I'm going to put a little of this Kinder's, what is it, wildfire garlic. I'm just feeling a little bit sassy this morning. There we go. And, alright. Let's come up here and talk and eat. I could go on and make a whole bunch of these and use them throughout the week for breakfast. That would work fine. But, yeah. Where's my water? Oh man, I left my water in the other room. Well, I'm gonna need it, so hang on. Because I got that thing tonight. I don't have a lot going on today. Whoop. I have one break. So, I'm gonna make salad. Make my salads for the week. I got laundry. And I want to try to make some of those, what do you call them? We said the cornbread. I'm going to use egg whites. So, and a little bit of egg whites. I really don't want to get cheese involved if I don't have to. Because I want it just to, egg whites are so bland. So I really would like to just try to use egg whites and a couple of the drops and see how that works. Or oatmeal right now. I got this overnight oatmeal. I didn't put any nuts in it. I put a squirt of my hazelnut right there, that coffee flavoring. Squirt of that. And just a little bit of half and half. Like that. Oh. I know y'all told y'all about the magnesium the other day. But I think my magnesium was helping to regulate my mood too. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But I noticed, told y'all yesterday, I noticed that my legs were weak. Not weak, tired. That's the only way I can explain it is tired. Anyway, so I noticed that. And I also, remember I was telling you this week, I kept feeling like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I felt grouchy. I have no idea if that's that, but I kind of felt like that had something to do with it. Maybe it had nothing to do with that. Maybe I was just grouchy. But I'm going to go back to taking 400 for a while. And then when I see my doctor, I'll see if how it's doing. I mean, magnesium has always been fine. But I was on 800 milligrams of magnesium, so of course it was fine. I'll have to look and see if it was on the higher side or right in the middle. Hang on, I'll get my iPad. Let's look. We're at 32%. So got enough juice. Where's my magnesium? Oh. Well, I thought that was one of the ones. Sodium, potassium. Well, hey, remember when I lied and said my magnesium's always been fine? For some reason, I thought that was on a Kim panel. It has sodium and potassium, but chloride, CO2, BUN, CA, creatinine. Well, shoot a monkey. Oh well, it ain't. So, GFR. Alright, well anyway, I ain't got it. So maybe this time, I'm going to put that on my list of labs. When I go to my doctor, I have a list of labs I want to draw. So, hang on. GFR, I don't remember why, but that was on my list. And what did we just say? Oh yeah. Magnesium. Alright. So I got a list. I'm going to have her draw a CRP, fasting insulin, a menopause, A1C, GFR, and magnesium. Did I say that already? No. So CRP, fasting insulin, menopause, A1C, GFR, and magnesium. So that's what I'm going to have her draw. So, all right, I'm going to finish eating my breakfast. I don't need to take up all day for y'all. Yesterday's video was kind of long. Sorry about that. Okay, I've got my cornbread flavor concentrate. And right here I have 4 eggs. I accidentally broke a little bit of yellow in it, but that's all right. So I got the egg whites. So now I'd like to just maybe we'll do 2 drops of the cornbread flavoring. I don't know how much is enough, and so I don't want to overpower it. I don't know, I could probably do whole eggs, but I just thought, hey, that does smell like cornbread. I just thought for the first time, I want to just be simple with it. You know what I mean? So, let's go on and spray our dealie again. We're just going to do, I don't know, probably 2. We'll see how much it does. I'll do 2 smaller ones. Whoa! My goodness, Terry Toodaloo. Alright. Now we're just going to close it. That's all we're going to use is egg whites and the concentrate. And so I'll be back when that beeps. In the meantime, I got my salad ready and I'll microwave my chili to go with it. Alright, it's turned green, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Like I said earlier, I know I don't have to, I just like to, so it's alright. I need to buy some of the egg white liquids, so anyway, we'll let that go till a couple more minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. I'm gonna lay them on this rack to cool. And then I'll clean things up and make some space. And I was gonna have an apple, but I'm having fruit instead, because mixed fruit, because I only have enough apples for each day of this week to make sure I go Saturday when I go grocery shopping. Then I'll pick up more apples. So I'm having mixed fruit today, but I'll put it down there. I'll show you. All right. So we got our salad. So we'll take a bite of that first, of course. Chili. See what you think. Of course, the texture doesn't match the taste, but I think next time I'll do 3 drops. Let's try it with the chili. It's actually good. I could try putting a couple drops in the chili. I put it away. Hang on. So some of you had suggested putting a couple, put 3 drops in there, had suggested putting some drops in the chili to see how it tasted. And I'm going to say that bite with that and the chili, it gave me that cornbready kind of like feeling. That 3rd drop. Yeah, I think I like this directly in here better. Let's try it. Yeah, and I still want to try it in the Instant Pot with the jicama. Yeah, I like it better just straight dropped into the chili. Yeah, that's fun. All right, well, now we know what we're going to be trying to later on. All right, well, I'm going to eat this and this and my fruit. And, yeah, I'll be leaving here in a little bit to go get my hair cut. Okay, bye. Hey, while my food's heating up, I'll show you my hair. You can tell this way. It was, I don't know, she cut off about that much. But I wanted the back to be close to the side. Got a little bit more growing to do of the sides. The sides are really thin, and so I want them to kind of thicken up. Plus, I got a hole right there from when I cut my hair up around my ears and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so that's really all we did. So we just tried to make it a little closer to being straight around. A little bit longer, and then we'll have it. My food's in the microwave, and then when it's done, I'll show you what we're eating. You know, got fly away. That's going to get on my nerves. I better get some spray on that here in a little bit. Anyway, some butternut squash. And I put some cinnamon on it. There was already the stuff that I made for it whenever I made it. It had butter and I don't know, whatever Martha Stewart had me put on there. It's got some pecans in there too. You know Martha Stewart's and body's good. Just like Paula Deen. They don't let you down when it comes to the quality of their recipes. Alright, that. Then it has some ground beef with some red sauce and some seasonings. I put some of my Mina harissa in there. I hadn't used that in a while. I get so much I forget about it. But the refrigerator one. And I got a little bacon and some Parmesan cheese in it. I gotta be careful with it because I'm wearing white. But at least I'm home. So and I was craving a sweet pickle. It's the no sugar added sweet pickle. I can't. Told y'all, Messy Marvin here. Sweet pickle. Dude, you can't eat that. Anyway, I just wanted a couple of these. Sweet pickle. And for fruit. Tonight. So last time they had this event, I asked, but they don't televise it. So you can't see it on YouTube. Unless they do this year. I doubt it though. I think the last time I asked, they said that they like to make it, they like to let people off work as much as possible. And running all the cameras and all the stuff that it takes to put on YouTube Live. They said they can't do it, so I'll blow my nose. Hang on. So anyway, so it is 4:30, and my friend said her husband, he works for the church, so he has to go help set up. So they might be having to get there at 5. Well, he has to get there at 5. She's trying to decide if she's going to ride along with him or drive separately. So I'm trying to keep an eye on my texts. They're popping up. Okay. Anyway. So, 4:30, I'm eating. Now, there's no food or anything. They may have the cafe open, but it's just food. I mean, it's just coffee. But I kind of doubt if they will, if they like to let people off and just enjoy the service. I don't know. This is the first one I've gone to. My friend and her husband, this is their second, third, I don't know how often they have it. But the first one they went to, so it was March of 2022. And he got saved and proposed to her. Isn't that fun? How do you do? Sorry. The sharks are circling beneath you, waiting for me to give them their whatever after I'm done. Anyway, I said he found Jesus and Angie in the same night. Anyway, so yeah. She said that he wasn't working for the church then, and that's when they started going, and then he had heard that they were looking for somebody part-time. He was looking for some, added part-time work, so that worked out well for him. Well, I guess that's all I know. She did a good job. I'm satisfied. I'm a little bit picky because as a hairdresser, I kind of know what I want. I know what I think. And somebody else don't have that vision and they don't give me what I want, I get a little uppity. Not to them. Afterwards, I get all in my feelings. My mom and dad, they had their high school and college class rings melted. And they made 4 different necklaces for us girls, each of their daughters. Tonight is kind of a special night. I may not be able to show y'all anything. I know sometimes I do. when I go out to stuff. Like I said, there'll be no food, so I won't have that to show you. But if possible, I might hold you up and let you see the stage. But like I said, I don't know where we're going to be sitting and what it's going to be like. And if there's anything going on, like somebody comes up on stage for their testimony or whatever. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they do that. But if they do, I don't want to get anything like that. But you know me. I'll tell you all about it. Probably tomorrow, because depending on what time I get home, I might be too tired to do much. Alright, I'm going to let you go. Let's just plan on ending the video here. But if I have any footage, I'll add it. So, otherwise,